I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. So first off, here it is. Okay. This is what the modern Virtual Boy looks like in 2026. It's pretty small when you think about how Nintendo used to box stuff. Like even like the NES and Super NES had like ginormous boxes, and this is like the most compact box ever for the Virtual Boy. I do like that it's like a showcase box that you can see the item through it, but I am wondering why, because they're not selling this in stores. This is only available through Nintendo Online. You can't buy it anywhere else. So it's literally never going to be sitting on a shelf somewhere where you can see it. I guess they wanted you to maybe be able to display it for yourself in your own house. And that's probably what this is, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look, it's a collector's item. So you'll have it over here in your background or on your shelf or in your collection, right? So, okay. So here it is. We're going to unbox it. On the back, it appears to have all the instructions. So before I open it, let me actually take a look at it and see what it says. Because I'm curious exactly how this thing works. So let's see. It says, before you begin, connect the attachment bracket for the game console you're using, because this works with both Switch 1 and Switch 2, and of course they have a different form factor, right? Turn on the console, and then start Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Detach the Joy-Con to, and then insert the console into the product. So they're saying make sure your Joy-Cons aren't attached to your Switch 2 console when you plug it into the product. And what it looks like happens is, so this folds open. There actually is this red plastic is just a door that opens, and you're going to put your Switch 2 into the top of it, okay? Open the stand and place it on a flat, stable surface. So it actually has a kickstand that you put it on, hence right here is probably where I'm going to put it, right on my desk, and have it, to the side here. Okay. Attach the product to the stand, and it shows the product attaches to the stand. Before playing, adjust the angle so it's comfortable to see. And if the stand is quiet or inaudible, open the cover to adjust the console volume using the volume buttons. Huh. And then there's a bunch of safety. It may not have HDMI out, in which case I don't even understand what the point of this is. If it doesn't have HDMI out, what that means is I can't capture. Right? In which case, what's the point of this? Well, let's open it and let's see what's in here, okay? I might not be able to play it. We might have to play Virtual Boy games only with no 3D, which would be kind of shitty, but I guess I could at least experience the 3D for myself and tell you what it looks like, but that would be kind of lame. All right, let's open it. Okay. Live unboxing. So it's in cardboard. You have to pull the whole thing out. Oh, well, that's interesting. So I can tell you it's different from the original. I remember from when I used it at Blockbuster Video when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, there was video rental places, right, where you could get VHS tapes as well as video games rented rather than buying them outright. And I used this at the actual Blockbuster Video. They had one on display, and you could actually rent the whole unit if you wanted for a lot of money. I think it was like $30 for the weekend or something like that. So this used to be like rubberized. It was like a rubberized plastic, this black thing that goes on your face. Now it's cloth. It's actually, they made it out of formed cloth, which is interesting, or like almost like a foam. So that's been redesigned already. It's already a change. See that? Okay, so there's a lot of cardboard. Casper ran over here to see what's going on. A lot of cardboard, Casper. So here it is. More cardboard. Okay. So there's what it looks like. There's your two red eyes that you put your face up to. There's a ton of plastic on this thing. A ton. So let's take some of this plastic off. It says Nintendo Switch 2 on the bottom, right there. I don't know if that means that's where you put the bracket to attach your Switch 2 or whatever. Jasper's now standing in the box. Yeah. This is incredibly light. And why? Because there's no console in it. You know, once you put the Switch 2 console in here, it's probably going to weigh it a lot because you have the Switch 2's weight. But as just itself as a unit, it's incredibly light. And it feels weird putting it on my face like this. Like, it doesn't really necessarily feel comfortable, nor does it feel like it would stay. Hence why you have to have it on a stand and then you put your face in front of it. It's very weird. And it's actually funny, like, why? It's a set of goggles, right? Like, it's goggles. That's what it is. Why didn't they sell it with a head strap? You know, even back, the original didn't have it either. And it's like, why is there no head strap for this thing to hold it on your head? Instead, you have to have it on a stand and have to be at, like, the right angle and right position to use it. Just a weird concept and idea. So I think they're saying it lifts up, but I don't know where it actually lifts up. Like, it showed the top opening up and putting your Switch in it, but I don't see how. I don't see a button. I don't see anything. It seems like it's solid, but maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea how to open this thing. I seriously don't see a button or anything on this. What's funny is, so it does have HDMI, or is that fake? It's fake. It has fake ports. Do you want to see them? It's got a fake volume knob, a fake headphone, a fake video out, and a fake controller port. It's all fake. So it is a replica. Like, they did a good job of trying to make it actually look and have the form factor and all of the representative pieces that were on the original Virtual Boy, but it's all fake. Like, this is where the video out would have gone originally, right? Or maybe that's the power. I don't know. Maybe that's the power cord. No, you know what? It says extension. That is the video out, but it never worked. From what I'm going to understand, originally the design was that you thought you would have multiple people who had Virtual Boys who would hook them together to play multiplayer games, but they never actually implemented it because the Virtual Boy failed so bad, they never got around to selling it or making games that worked with it. Okay? So, yeah, how do I open this? So they're showing it lifting open from the back. Oh, okay. So it pops open. Got it. And then your Switch goes inside of it just like that. And so now I see. Now the lenses are sitting up against your Switch. Got it. So the Switch screen would be right here where my hand is, projecting into the eyes. And that's how you get the 3D effect. Okay. But the bummer is when you're using it, it always has to be open and look like this because your Switch has to be in it. You can't close it with your Switch in it. So it only actually looks like a Virtual Boy when you're not using it. When you're using it, things open like this and it looks stupid. So that is kind of lame. I do like this. The feel of this is very soft. Like I said, it feels like it's molded foam. And that's probably going to be way more comfortable than the rubberized plastic that they originally put on the real Virtual Boy. But taking a look, yeah, there are no ports on this thing at all. It's a glorified piece of plastic, is what it is. Okay? Now, what else comes in the box? Let's find out. we've got the kickstand. Oh boy, I can't wait to build this thing. And then we've got the attachments. So this is original Nintendo Switch attachment. And that's it. There's nothing else in here. So let's take a look at the stand and see how this attaches to it. Oh, you do have your usage manual, which is literally just your warnings about probably eye strain and how you're going to go blind playing this thing. Okay. So the stand opens like that. And it looks like it's going to slide onto the bottom of the Virtual Boy. How exactly would it do that? That I have no idea. Oh, aha! It's snapped on by doing it by an angle, and now it's actually holding it on there. Okay, got it. So there you go. And then you would put it down flat. Let me move my keyboard here. Like this. Yeah. And so then you angle it. Oh my God. You angle it appropriately for your face. And you put your face up to it like this, like an idiot. Oh my God, that is so stupid. And it's just like, it's not tall enough at all. In any way, shape, or form, this isn't tall enough for a normal human to use it. You know what I mean? Like, how would you actually actively use this? It's so low. So you would need a stack of books to put this on. Like, to use this, I need a box or something to put it on for it to actually be the proper height for this to use. So let me see if I can find like a box or something to stack it on. Maybe you use its actual box. Actually, that might be exactly the right height. Hold on a second. This might be the correct height. So here's the box, right? Put it on there. Okay. So now, is it the right height? Well, yes, but it's not comfortable at all, but it is the correct height with the box. See? Oh man, it's just not very good. Like, the problem is the underneath here, you can see light through it. So like the top works because the top blocks out all the light, but the bottom is open. So you can kind of see light and it's distracting. So you know what? Let's just do the full Monty. Let me go get the Switch 2 and put it in there and see how it fits in there. Okay, let me get it. Yeah. So here it is. Here's my Switch 2. No Joy-Cons attached. Okay. Let's see how it fits in this thing. Okay, it's opened. This is weird. Okay. It's in there. Let me see if I can get you a camera angle. Hold on. There we go. Let me just get rid of this. So here we are. What an angle this is. I told you this is going to work. Look at this weird angle, right? So this is how they expect you to do it. The Switch is now inside of your Virtual Boy, and you put your head up to it like this, and let's see what this looks and feels like. Oh my God. This is weird. Like I said, so number one, you have to like lean forward to get it to work. Like there's no way to actually line it up with your head. It's just not possible. Okay. So it kind of works, I would say, but basically it's really weird. And the reason I say that, like you can't, like I could sit here, if I push myself all the way up with my office chair, right? Like this. Okay, now, so here's the thing, right? So now I'm in position, but now I have nowhere to put the controller. Look at my hands are here, and this is the Virtual Boy. There's nowhere to hold a controller. Like I have to stick my arms around the Virtual Boy and hold the controller out in front of me. Like this. Like this is fucking weird shit. So now I'm like, there's just no way to play it. Like how would you realistically play this thing? You know what I mean? Like, how would this happen? You can't. Like, the controller needs to be in front of you, but that's where the Virtual Boy stand is. You can't hold it underneath, because that's also where the desk is. You'd have to hold the controller past the console, behind the console. You ever played a game where the screen was in your face and you had the controller behind the TV? That's how you have to play the Virtual Boy. Like this. This is stupid. I'm just going to turn on the power just to see what it looks like here. Oh, God. So, yeah, it is all red. It totally turns your graphics completely red. And it magnifies the screen. So all I can see is like a magnified home. Yeah, I see a magnified home button. And I see like one of the advertisements that's on the desktop of the Switch 2. Okay? But it's all red. So what happens is these lenses turn the color all red and black for you, which is kind of interesting. So does it work? I couldn't tell you if it works until the games are out tomorrow. So I can't actually like test it to tell you if it works or not. But you can't capture from it. It's impossible. So what I'll have to do is we could test it. I could say, hey, let me try the game and tell you if there's a 3D effect that works. And I could describe what I'm seeing. And then we could just hook it back up over there and just play the games through the Nintendo Online, I guess. That if they let you, they better let you just capture the games normally with no 3D effect, right? Or else what's the point? But yeah, this is going to be bizarre, right? This is going to be weird as shit. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll have to see tomorrow. Some people are playing the games. How? They're not out yet. They're literally not out yet. It updates on the 17th on Nintendo Switch Online, so there's no way to even play them yet. I don't know how you did that unless they're like on the other side of the planet or something. I don't know. So, okay. Well, folks, that's interesting. Please move the camera back. We will. Don't worry. Relax. I know this is the extreme close-up camera. You guys can't handle it. All right. So, can't do anything with this now. Interesting experiment, right? Here, let me go back to the regular angle now. So, here's what it looks like with the actual Switch inside of it, okay? So, as you can see, that's the Switch in it, sitting snug in it. Now it's kind of heavy. I would say now it's probably the weight of the original Virtual Boy, because the original Virtual Boy had all the hardware inside of it, when this is just a plastic shell. So, this is the new Virtual Boy 2026 with your Switch 2 inside of it. But there is no way to capture from it whatsoever. It's a standalone device. All right. And what I will do tomorrow then, when Nintendo Switch Online updates, we'll get the games. We'll see what's on there. I know Wario Land is going to be on there, so that'll be a fun one. And what I'll probably do is play each of them for just a couple of minutes, a few minutes, just to let you know what the 3D effect is like. And then we'll actually play them for real. I'll play them on the Switch 2, capture them, and broadcast them, but there'll be no 3D effect. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about that. Just so we'll try it. But I think this is a humongous rip-off. Can you not close it? No. Oh, shit, it does close. Holy shit, it closes. Well, there you go. It actually does close. I didn't realize that. It does close. It looks just like the real Virtual Boy now, and it has about the same weight. Yeah. There you go. It fits perfectly, actually. It is weird, though, because you can see your Switch sticks out from the bottom there, and you can see the bottom of your Switch screen is sticking out there. So it's not flawless, but it is a decent representation of what the Virtual Boy used to be, I would say. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So tomorrow we mess with Virtual Boy. I will upgrade my Nintendo Switch Online membership. We'll mess around with the games. I'll play a few of them with the 3D effect. All right, just to see what it's like and tell you. But then I'll play them on stream, captured with no 3D effect, so that we can check it out. Okay? Now here's the thing. I don't know if anyone's going to want to actually see me play one of these games as a playthrough or just mess with this device, right? So it'll be a fun experiment stream, and we'll go from there to see how it goes. Yeah, we'll have to find out how it works. So we'll see tomorrow. But I'm sadly not as pleased as I would have been. This thing is $100. And all it really is a plastic shell with lenses. $100 for a plastic shell with lenses. Do you want to know what this reminds me of? The Nintendo Labo. Everyone remember that? When Nintendo sold you cardboard for hundreds of dollars. I'm not shitting you. Yes, this was their idea. Fucking cardboard for hundreds of dollars. This is just a plastic shell replica Virtual Boy with lenses for $100. No ports, no power source, nothing. That's lame. Now, it looks cool, and it might be something nice to have in my set at some point, right? In the background. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe 1 month we'll have the Virtual Boy in the background of my set, maybe for March, right? So I'll get some use out of it, at least. But why? Right? This is just crazy. No, you can't play Switch games with it. It's only for Virtual Boy. That's it. Like I said, I turned on my Switch, and when I was looking, all you could see was a magnified home icon and like one of the advertisements from the dashboard. It doesn't even let you see the regular menu of the Switch. It only works when the Virtual Boy games are on. Yeah. Take out the lenses, says Franker. Just break the lenses and just play your Switch in your face like that. Right. No, the problem is there is no way to capture from a Switch 2 without the dock. What the dock does, it uses Nintendo's proprietary technology bullshit to convert the USB-C port on the bottom of the Switch into a video out port, and then you can capture HDMI from the dock, hence how you plug it to your TV or a capture device. Without that dock, you can't capture from the Switch 2 at all. It's just not possible. So you can't play games on here and capture them. You can't do it. There's no video out available to do it. So anyway, that was fun to look at. I like how it looks just like the real Virtual Boy. That's kind of cool. I won't lie. But it is a huge disappointment that the thing doesn't have a port out. And also, it's incredibly uncomfortable to use. Like, again, I don't even know how I'm going to use it. You literally have to have your controller way the fuck out in front of you like this. Have you ever played a game with your hands stretched all the way out at length to play like this? That's how you have to play Virtual Boy, or else there's nowhere to put the controller. Like you would normally play your controller right here, but that's where the console is. There's nowhere to put your hands. So just the design itself is very flawed. Did anyone test this? I mean, you would think they must have. But who told them this is a good design? It's comfortable to play. It's not at all. It's very awkward, right? Okay. So tomorrow, we will test this out once the games are available. Hi, Jasper. Once the games are available online to play on Nintendo Switch Online, I will upgrade my membership, and then we will try them out. We'll see how it works, okay? But if it doesn't work, it'll still be a funny stream regardless, right? It'll still be a funny thing to do. I hope that they'll work. Yeah.